Hey there, I'm Jason.
And I'm Emma.
And we are Beauty and the Beard. This is episode 2 of Beauty and the Beard, our little video series where we review beers, ciders, craft ales, lagers, just finely made beverages, from a male and female perspective.
Yes.
I'm the Beard, in case you didn't.
And it's very nice of him to say I'm the Beard. He thought of that. That was very nice. Don't you think he gets points for that?
What we're going to taste today is from Ommegang Brewery in New York. It's Three Philosophers quadrupel ale. I'm really excited about this. I've had it before. I don't know if you've had it.
No, I've never had it.
So I'm excited.
You have had it?
I have had it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But first, I think you've...
I have a beer fact to share with you. We should have called me Brains, not Beauty. Brains and the Beard. That's what we should have done. Okay, so I looked up... Did I lose my fact? There it is. Okay, so each week I'm going to look up a random beer fact, and he's not going to know what it is in advance, so I'm going to say it, and then maybe I'll be able to shock him. Ooh, it's steaming, or whatever.
Yes.
I always like it when that happens. So, the fact for today comes to us from Amsterdam. So, in Amsterdam, apparently the city will pay alcoholics in beer. And let me explain what they pay them for. Okay, they will hire them to clean the streets for the day. And then they pay the alcoholics, I guess they're just like hanging out being alcoholics, like on the street. And so they hire them to clean the streets for the day, and they pay them 10 euros, half a packet of rolling tobacco, and 5 beers, knowing they're alcoholics, knowing that that's why they don't have a regular job.
What do they do? They clean the street?
Yeah. They give them like these orange jackets to wear so they can clean the streets. I don't know, maybe they're alcoholics, functioning alcoholics, maybe they're not. I don't really fully know.
Alcoholics.
So they pay them.
In beer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bad choice, huh?
Yeah, probably. But,
okay, but it's a government-funded organization, might I add.
interesting.
The city, it's government-funded. Okay, that's our weird fact for the day.
That's a great fact.
Yes, probably a sad fact to start off.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Wow, this is pretty looking.
Yeah.
Whoa, what color is it? It's like red-brown.
I would say, yeah, that's
I'm
a
trying to hold it up to the light.
You gotta hold it up to the light. We're
Oh,
in the
that's
basement,
pretty.
so it's hard to find the...
Oh yeah, we're coming at you from the basement.
I'd say that's like a muddy red-brown.
That's pretty.
Nice head on the beer. That's always good.
That means nothing to me. I mean, it means something. I know what it means, but I don't think I care.
Yeah, in
Yours
case you don't know, I mean, we got all sorts of beer enthusiasts watching this show. We've got the beginners to the more experienced beer snobs.
To the people that like to use fancy terminology like him. Versus I'm like, the foam is nice.
Head is the foam.
Among other things.
And so beer, we kind of like to see some nice head. On
It smells pretty. What is it supposed to be? Okay, I guess I'll just taste it first. It smells good.
It's a Belgian, so we'll see. Let's see.
I like Belgian. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's weird.
What do you think? We got a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't
here,
really
so
know.
I think you kind of need to reserve judgment, and
You can tell that I'm starting to judge. It's sort of sweet. I don't know. I feel it. Is it this beer? Maybe not. I feel like it's this brewery that I've had before, where the sweetness almost tastes a bit synthetic or something. Like, what's the deal? Why does it taste sort of like artificial flavoring, even though I know it's not?
now this is a Belgian beer, and so Belgian beers are known for their yeast. Their yeast.
Is that what it's? That could be it.
It adds a lot of flavor to the beer. All those kind of fruits. There's a lot of fruity.
Okay, I'm tasting
raspberry, currant, all that kind of cloves.
Okay.
You get a whole bunch of different things like that from the yeast, and it's high alcohol yeast. They also kind of add sugar to it a lot to get that alcohol,
but that's
and a lot of it doesn't ferment out, so sometimes you do get some sweetness to it.
I know, but that doesn't feel like I'm tasting regular sweetness, like a cider or a sweet beer. I feel like I'm tasting... It's got to be the malt and the sugar mixed together. It's got to be that sort of strange flavor. It's not bad, it's just confusing. My mouth doesn't know what to do.
I think it could be the yeast, because the yeast, it throws off all these sorts of crazy flavors, bananas, cloves, and it depends on the strain.
Is this a clove thing?
I don't get clove from it, but it throws off those flavors, but those aren't they're not in the beer. It's a chemical that the yeast, it's a byproduct that makes you think of it. So
Oh,
it's
really?
really interesting, yeah.
Oh, weird.
It's a natural chemical. I mean, it's just part of the process.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And that could kind of give you an artificial flavor. Because it's
I can
not
see
the
that.
actual thing. But it's
Yeah.
not an artificial flavor. It's all 100% natural.
Well, I must say that I do like the texture of the beer. Something about it, it tastes creamy.
Yep.
Like it, or
Good
not, it
body. Good mouthfeel.
doesn't- Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Mouthfeel is a technical term.
Yeah.
That's goofy. Okay. But it tastes, I mean, it doesn't taste creamy necessarily, but it feels creamy, if that makes any sense. Which is good. It's kind of complicated. I guess the more sips I have, it's not quite as intense as it was at
Well,
first.
that's probably the alcohol. That's the 9.7% alcohol.
That is?
Right? You don't.
I can
I
see
mean,
that.
that's another thing. The Belgian beers, they really high alcohol and they hide it. You don't get that warm.
This brewery does that, don't they?
They do a lot, yeah.
Okay. It tastes similar to me.
Yeah.
The color is really pretty.
Yep.
Let's look at the label,
All right.
since that matters to me. Oh, I like the label. Oh, it's cool. So what is it? It's a guy. It looks like James Bond, if you can tell. It's like the outline of a person inside of a person inside of a person. Well, that's cool. I like that. 3 Philosophers. Okay, do you want to read the description so I can actually understand what the hell's going on in my mouth?
Yeah, can you read it?
Wait, what? 98% ale and 2% ale with cherries added?
Cherries, is that what
Is it? It could be cherry. It could be the added cherry flavor that's so
Oh.
irritating to me. That could be the sort of fakeness that isn't fake.
Okay, I didn't. Wow, I really didn't think cherries in
Unique
here.
Belgian style blend of Ommegang quadrupel ale and Liefman's Kriek.
Kriek, I think, is like a Belgian fruit beer.
Really?
I think that's a cherry beer.
Oh, well that must be.
I
can't
don't know
read it.
though. I
gotta
can't read
turn
it.
this.
The light is not.
Ommegang ales are incomparable, yielding unique flavors and aromas inspired by deep insight into Belgian brewing. Yet infused with Ommegang's spirit of creativity, each ale offers perfect balance and pure drinking pleasure. Okay, that doesn't tell me what's in it at all. That's
Let's
just
see, here, I
that's
think
just
I saw it.
this one.
There we go.
Can you read that?
Imported Kriek.
Are you just reading like
Authentic
keywords?
Nights with imported Kriek.
Let me just read it.
Cherry chestnut color. Cherry chestnut color.
Okay, I agree with that.
Pairs
it's a good
with
chestnut.
strong cheeses, desserts,
Ooh, yeah.
or sip as an after-dinner ale.
That would be
Very
good
nice.
with the cheese. I wish we had cheese. He doesn't like cheese. I really like cheese.
Yeah, I don't really like the cheese.
That would be good.
Okay. Yeah, so it seems like they've added it with
Okay.
another type of
I can
Belgian,
see
a
that.
cherry,
I shouldn't read the rest that
some
you didn't
sort
read.
of cherry. Nah, I got the bullet points.
Okay.
But I like it. I mean, I like
Okay.
Belgian beers.
And you like this brewery too, don't you? Generally.
I like that brewery.
Yeah.
They make great beers. The quadrupel is a Belgian strong ale, generally darker, more intense, darker fruit flavors, and maybe some chocolatiness to there too.
Okay, I can see that. No, I can see that. I like it. I don't dislike it, definitely. It's just a little bit too complicated maybe for me to drink very much of. So the cheese idea I really liked though.
Yeah,
If I was drinking it with cheese and crackers, I could drink a lot of it.
Yeah, and it's strong too. I mean, 9.7%. This is a big bottle too.
I guess I shouldn't drink a lot of it.
You probably want to get a couple friends to share this with. I think we're gonna have some fun tonight with this one.
Oh, but it's bedtime.
Well,
I guess not.
but yeah, I think it's a fun beer. I like Belgians. I think they give you good flavor. I appreciate the kind of the punch in the face of the flavor. I don't have
Yeah.
the best sensitivity of taste buds, so
Well,
I
his
like.
sense of smell is weird, so therefore his sense of taste is strange, which
Yeah.
is very important to point out
That's true.
because it means he can handle some really kooky beers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gives you a different perspective there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get back to this, and you should check it out. It's this is a pretty popular one around the country. You should be able to find it. Ommegang, 3 Philosophers, in most of your craft brew stores. They make other beers. They have a Tripel, a Saison, a couple different types of ales. So you should be able to find them pretty easily.
Thanks for joining us for Beauty and the Beard.
Beauty and the Beard. See you next week.
See you next time. Bye. Cheers.